What's up, guys? I'm going to show you the fast and dirty way to do a climate diagram from NCDC, NOAA data. So this is the data you get. You pull it in. It's going to have snowfall and all of this other interesting crap. Delete all of it except for precip, Tmax, Tmin, date, and then your station information, which is the station designation, the name, elevation, lat, long, and then we need the date. So first off, we need to get these things working properly before we try to open our pivot table. So over here, we need date separated into month and year. So create headings that's month and year. And if you don't have space like this, it worked out for me. But if you don't, you can highlight these two, left click, and click insert, and it'll insert two columns. So month, year. So it can't interpret this because it's literally just a number, but every number stands for something. So the first 4 is the year, next 2 is the month, and the next 2 is the day of the month. So the functions are pretty easy. It's just equals, and then it's mid. Start your function by doing an open parenthesis, click the reference point, so date, comma, 5, comma, 2. Now, for those of you that care, what's actually happening here is it's referencing this. We're starting on the 5th number, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 0, and then we're taking 2 numbers, 0, 1, 0, 1. See? Kind of cool. Populate that down by double-clicking on that little box. And then this is actually a different function, so it's going to be equals left, parenthesis, our referenced one, comma, year, there's 4. We want to take 4. Bam, 1903. Populate that down. Wonderful. So with the NCDC NOAA data, this isn't correct. It's actually multiplied by 10. And if it's not, that's what Troy told us. So you have to divide everything by 10, which is pretty simple. I mean, yeah. So make 3 new headings for precip, max, and min, except make sure they're distinguishable. So put like fixed or new or something after them so you know what you're picking. Bam. See? So I said fixed so I can distinguish this one from this one. If you want to do all lower cases, all uppercase, yeah, whatever works. So start the function by hitting equals, click your reference point, and divide by 10. Pretty simple. Populate it down. 10 divided by 10 is 0. Surprise. Then you can drag this over. If you hover over this and it turns to that little cross, you can drag it across and it'll populate the equation across. It'll actually reference over too, which is kind of cool. I missed it. Populate those down. Bam. Pretty awesome. So now we have to get rid of some annoying little nuances. So, there's some. So NA and value. So the reason we have value is because there's no data. How are you going to divide by 10 on something that doesn't exist, on letters? You can't divide letters by 10. So we have to get rid of these. But there's a step before that to get rid of these. So we want to highlight in our entire data sheet, right? And then we want to copy it. Go over here, create a new sheet. And we want to paste it, but we want to paste values only. So see over here, it's a value, not an equation. So now it's actually a lot easier to find and replace. Go over here to find and select, replace. So we want to find NA and replace with nothing because it's not existing data. Replace all. 1740. Then we also want to find and replace the number sign, all capital, value, exclamation point. And we want to replace it with nothing. Replace all. See? It's pretty much the exact same number too. So now all of those, if you scroll through your data, you shouldn't have any any of them. Okay? Pretty awesome. Pretty clean. Ripped. Now, the one thing, we need average temperature. So to do that, you just average the Tmax and Tmin of the fixed temperatures. Oh, owned. So you have to put an equal sign before. Equals average. Parenthesis. Select your Tmax and Tmin. Press enter. Pretty cool. Populate that down. You should get values all the way down. But now we have an equation, and pivot charts don't like equations. So copy it, and then paste values. So now it's literally just the values. You've lost that equation. So now that we found and replaced the value, we also have to find and replace these divide by zeros. So find, replace. You want a reference point, so find them. Find a divide by zero. Because I remember it's funny looking. There's a lot of random stuff. Okay. They're going to be rare. And in my data, since I actually have pretty complete data, some of you guys might not have as complete of data as this. But okay, can't find it. Oh, there's some. There we go. So number sign, div 0 exclamation point. Number sign, div dash 0 exclamation point. And replace all with nothing. Bam. See? Simple. Highlight all your data. Insert pivot chart. Pivot chart. Okay. Select a month. Drag year into filters. Take your Tmean into values. And your precip fixed into values. So one of the issues with this is it's not a line graph. So we're going to left click, change chart type, and line. Okay. See? Pretty awesome. So now the other thing that happens is we get this blank month. I don't know why, but it happens. Just hit the little drop down on month and pivot chart fields. Scroll down, just deselect it. Hit OK. Automatically fixes it. Pretty cool. So what we have to do now is for precip, we need it to be summed. So go over here, click value field settings, and sum it. Bam. It changes it pretty drastically. And then we don't need count of Tmean. We need the average of it across every month with respect to every year. Okay. Bam. So the problem is the average of the temperature is a lot lower than the values that we have in here for precip. I mean, we have a grand total of 4575, and over here is a point. So left click on your Tmean, and you need to format data series. It'll pop up a little thing here. Just click secondary axis. Puts it on a different axis. So there you go. That's the easy way to do this. It's done. I mean, you can add in over here your axis titles, chart title, I mean everything. Oh, and to get rid of these little buttons, you just click over here on field buttons. Say hide all. And then they go away. Then you can copy and paste this into any document you want. So yeah, that's the easy way to do this. Hope it helps. If not, sorry. They're a pain in the ass. But it's a lot easier to do it this way than the other way. All right, guys. I'm out.